Hello there, this is David Walmsley, and in this video I wanted to talk about the responsive layout options in Beaver Builder. Now, I have to confess that when I started with Beaver Builder, it was quite a while before I worked out what these options could do for me, and I put this down to the fact that I was used to working with the style sheet and doing things the laborious way. But I've realized there's really not much out there for new people on the topic, so I thought I'd just cover the options very quickly here. It's also an excuse for me to talk about a new cool thing that's coming in 1.8, so I'm using the beta version here, so I can just show you that. So here's a template that I've knocked up that's using just the Beaver Builder default, so I haven't touched any of the responsive layout options at all. It's just as it comes out of the box. So if I just minimize this, you'll see that Beaver Builder by default does a pretty damn good job at making everything responsive. But there are a few things that I don't like for this design. What tends to happen is that it adds quite a lot of padding when a column drops below another column, and I perhaps wouldn't want so much padding there. So we can change all this with the options here, and I'm just going to show you on another template that I've made. Now, I'm not going to take up too much time here, but this is one that I've already started to adjust the options on. So as you can see here, the top row here has a column, maybe about 60, roughly about 66%, and another one at 33. So that's a 2-column row, and now we've got a 3-column row, another 2-column row, and finally a 3-column row over here. Now, if I just reduce this to the mobile settings here, you can see what I've done here is I've set these so the left-hand side of that first row is now 100%, and the second part is 100%. So these lie like this. And this 3-column row now has been divided up into one section which is at 100% and two at 50. And on this, which was a 2-column row now, I've hidden what was the image that was on the right-hand side. And I've taken the last one, which 3 columns again, and I've done the same effect as above, 100% on these and 50% on these ones over here. And I think it creates a kind of cool effect, really. Now, if you're really observant, you would have got ahead of me and realized what the new thing is in 1.8, and that's the ability to change the stacking order of columns within a row. So if I open this up here, you will see that these have been reversed here. So this 3-column where I set this one at 100% is now on the top, and these are showing in reverse order. Let me just show you. Again, there we are. So these are all in reverse order. Now, this is really cool. In fact, I was just doing a website which will go live soon where I really could have used this. And here's a good example where changing the stacking can be useful. So in this one, we have the half body of a girl on the left-hand side with the text on the right. As this would normally minimize, I've got round it, so I won't show you. This would drop, the text would drop below the girl and she would be left disembodied on the top. Well, you know, the way I've got round it is to duplicate the photo and show one only on mobile, show one only on desktop. Well, I don't need to do that any longer. So this is great. I mean, I absolutely love it. Let me just pop back over here and just talk about the settings themselves. So how do we get to those settings? We go into a column and we go into column settings and over to advanced. And if we scroll down to the bottom, we've got this section here, which is responsive layouts. Now, the first one is an option to show us when we want to display things, whether we want them on mobiles, tablets, or on full screen, and we've got all the options that are needed here. As this one disappeared, as you saw before, this one was set to large only. So on this column, I've set that one to large devices only, so that's why that disappeared. Then I moved these medium width devices here to custom, and I've put this at 33%. I should probably 33.3 might have been more correct. So when these are showing at sort of iPad tablet sizes, these are still staying together as 3s instead of dropping down as they would by default. But I've allowed all the big changes to happen at the mobile, where I've set this one to go 100%, and so it's gone right along the top as it did, and I set these two a small to be 50%, and this is a new one where you can reverse the options here. And that's pretty much all there is to it. That's the settings, and they're really handy, and they can make really cool effects if you start to play around with them. Anyway, that's enough for me. I hope that was useful to someone. If anyone's got any great tips, please share them, and thank you very much for listening to me. Bye bye.